My life is a mess. I'm a mess. We're moving forward. Minimalism is something that I have really been trying my hardest to practice and incorporate into my life all throughout this year so far. And even though I haven't been doing the best job 24/7, I definitely have incorporated a couple of different things to help in the way of living a more minimalistic lifestyle, as well as one that is a lot more eco-friendly and just better for the environment and me in general. So for today's video, I thought that I would sit down and share with you guys 20 different things that I have stopped purchasing in 2020 to become more minimalistic and eco-friendly. Number 1. Plastic razors. I stopped buying plastic razors at the beginning of 2020. If you guys have seen my video that's titled Tips and Tricks to Live a More Eco-Friendly Lifestyle, then you will see in that video that I completely switched out all of my plastic razors and I bought a really cute and pretty rose gold one, which I'm so obsessed with. I love it so much. I will definitely make sure to link that video as well as the website where I got my reusable razor from in the description box below. I definitely used to be the type of person to buy plastic razors, use them one time and throw them out, and it's just a complete waste of not only time, money, but also waste and plastic into the environment. So that is the first thing that I have stopped buying in 2020. Number 2. Unnecessary makeup. If you guys have seen my makeup collection and declutter video, then you would know that I have quite a lot of makeup. It's a lot. It's a lot for the average gal, but I've definitely been working on minimalizing and cutting down on the amount of makeup that I not only buy but use as well. I used to really be into makeup. I used to be obsessed. It was my favorite thing ever and I used to do crazy fun looks all the time. Now I still obviously love makeup. I'm wearing quite a bit now and I enjoy dressing up on the odd occasion, but it's not my favorite thing anymore, and I also find it really kind of, I don't want to step on any toes here, but I do kind of find it a waste, and it's definitely something that I have stopped doing in 2020. Number 3 is shoes. I used to love me a good pair of shoes. I feel like almost every girl on planet Earth loves shoes, whether you like heels, boots, sneakers, you know, Vans, Converse. No matter what shoe you like, I can guarantee you that if you're a girl, you probably own quite a few pairs of shoes. And this is something that I have definitely cut down on in 2020. I used to feel the need to buy a new pair of shoes for every single occasion. Every single one. And I don't know whether it's come with like growing up and age and stuff like that, but I'm just nowhere near obsessed with shoes as much as I used to be. I literally have a pair of slides, a pair of heels, a pair of Vans, and a pair of Docs. That's pretty much all I have. Oh, and I also have my joggers as well for going to the gym. Number 4, Ziploc bags. Now, Ziploc bags is definitely something that I cut out right at the beginning of 2020 when I wanted to start introducing a more eco-friendly lifestyle. It was so insane to me how many Ziploc bags I used to use every single week. It was ridiculous. Any sort of leftover food, I would put in a throwaway Ziploc bag, and I'm just like so proud of myself now for cutting that product out completely. So now what I use instead is actual like plastic containers that are washable and reusable to store my leftover food in. And I also purchased off eBay reusable Ziploc bags. So ones that are a bit more sturdier and a bit more hardy, ones that you can chuck in the dishwasher or wash up with your dishes at the end of the night. And I absolutely love them. Number 5, eyelash extensions. As you can see, I love me a good pair of fake eyelashes. I like massively big, fake looking eyelashes, and I used to be so obsessed with them that I used to get eyelash extensions just like this every single month, and it was such a waste of money. Eyelash extensions are so expensive. I was paying anywhere between $50 and $80 for a new set, new infill, every 2 to 4 weeks. That's insane. That's crazy. So that's actually something that I cut out a little bit before this year started, but it's definitely something that I am very proud of myself for doing, because if you've ever had eyelash extensions, you know that they can be quite addictive. Again, it just helps in living a more minimalistic lifestyle. It's one less thing you have to do. It's one less thing you have to pay for. It's one less thing that you have to worry about. Number 6. Jewelry and accessories. Either a piece of jewelry, a headband, a beanie. Beanies are my weakness. But all of those different things are just impulse buys. You see them when you're walking past a shop front, when you're out with your friends, and you just buy them impulsively for no reason at all. So cutting down on the amount of beanies that I'm buying, necklaces that I'm buying, like hair ties, just little like materialistic things that you don't necessarily need 100 of. Like, I already have way too many beanies. I do not need any more. So jewelry and accessories is definitely something that I've been trying to minimalize and cull down for 2020. Number 7. Excess journals and notebooks. I know that we all love a good notebook. We all love going to Kmart or Typo and seeing the really cute notebooks just like this one. And I feel like I always buy them, even though notebooks are something that you get as gifts all the time, and they're something that I never ever fully use up. So they're definitely something that I have stopped buying for 2020. I'm making sure that I'm using up every single page in every single notebook that I have before I go out and buy a new one. Number 8. Excess home decor. I am definitely the type of person who loves some good home decor. I love me a good Target run. I love every single thing that they have. And trust me, it's the biggest fucking struggle going to Kmart and trying not to buy any home decor. But it's definitely something that I have been trying my hardest to do for 2020. I do not need 1,000,001 pillows from Kmart, candles from Kmart, fake plants from Kmart. I don't need all of their little knickknacks everywhere. It's not minimalistic, and it's not keeping my space to the cleanest and most minimal that it can be. So that is 110% something that I have stopped buying, or at least downgraded a lot for 2020. Number 9, plastic reusable containers. You guys know what ones I'm talking about, the little square plastic Chinese containers that you can buy in a massive pack of 20, and you can store your leftovers in them. And then as soon as you've finished eating all of the leftovers, you just chuck the container in the bin. And I was notorious for doing that before this year started, before I did go out and buy actual plastic reusable containers that, again, you can chuck in the washer, you can wash up with all of your dishes. Doing these little tiny things is not only going to minimalize the amount of junk stored in your kitchen, but it's also helping the environment, because you're reusing proper plastic rather than throwing out 20 Chinese containers every fortnight or month. Number 10. Excess food and grocery shopping. This is something that I have definitely stopped buying. I've cut down on the amount of excess food and shopping that I've been doing, because if I do a $100 shop every week or fortnight, 50% of that food goes to waste, and all it does is clutter my fridge, and I look at it, things get moldy, and then I don't really want to deal with the moldy stuff in the fridge, so it sits there, and it's just a really big cycle, you know? So I have definitely stopped buying so much food when I go to the shops. I really just stick to fresh fruits and vegetables that I can eat within the next week. I only spend $40 to $50, and then I do another shop whenever I need to do that. I make sure that I always eat every single thing in my cupboard and in my freezer before I go to the shops and do another shop. And I don't know, it's just worked so much better for me. There's been so much less waste, and it also keeps my pantry and my fridge, and it also keeps not only my pantry but my fridge to its bare minimum, which again, minimalism, having less things and having everything organized is just so much more like clearer for my brain to be able to think. Number 11, fake plants. As we all know, I love me some fake plants. I have quite a few, but they got to a point where I was getting a little bit insane. And I feel like I just woke up one day and I realized what the fuck am I doing? Like, what are you doing? And I decided to completely switch to real plants, which are a lot more work. And don't get me wrong, I definitely still have the fake plants that I bought to begin with, but I was just like, what are you doing? Like, you want to start living a more minimalistic and eco-friendly lifestyle, buying plastic plants is not that good for the environment. Number 12. Excess clothes. Now, I definitely used to be the type of person that every month or two I would go online to places like Shein and boohoo.com and I would spend $200 to $300, and it's a lot. If you guys aren't familiar with my channel, previously I have done a minimalism closet declutter. I will definitely make sure to link that in an iCard up the top, as well as in the description box below if you guys want to go and check that one out. I completely went through my whole entire wardrobe and I only gave myself 20 coat hangers to be able to keep the most important things to me. But that's definitely kind of the way in which I want to keep my wardrobe. I want to keep it to a minimum, but I also want to be able to feel like I have enough clothes for different occasions. I don't buy new clothes just because I want them. I don't buy those new shorts or those new jeans just because they look nice in the shop for the 5 minutes that I'm walking past. I also work a lot as well, so I only really get to wear my own clothes 1 to 2, maybe 3 days a week. I don't know why I continuously used to buy clothes all the freaking time, but it's definitely something that I have stopped buying in 2020. Number 13, plastic toothbrushes. So again, going along with the whole razor thing, I used to use plastic toothbrushes all the time. I have completely cut out all plastic toothbrushes. I used to buy them in packs of like 6. Instead, I have been purchasing bamboo ones, which I love so much more. I think they look nicer, which is so random because like who cares about the way that your toothbrush looks, but I guess for some dumb reason I do. Again, going along with all of that is plastic straws. Plastic straws is something that I've stopped buying in 2020. I have my metal reusable straws that I love so much, but other than that, I just drink out of a glass without a straw. I feel like that one's such an easy one, and it's definitely one that I stopped buying long before 2020. I don't know, I think they also look better, which again is a whole big thing for me apparently. The aesthetic of metal straws I like a lot. Number 15, meat options. So vegetarianism, veganism, and what I eat is not something that I love talking about online because I know how judgmental people are. I am trying my absolute hardest to cut it out as much as I can. I have cut out and stopped buying meat when I do the grocery shopping for me. And for that, I'm actually really proud of myself. Number 16. My TV. So for those of you who don't know, I do live completely on my own. And when I decided to move out, I decided that I would not buy a TV. So this was long before 2020. I've almost lived out of home on my own for 2 years now. So that is when I got rid of my TV, but I really did want to include it in this one because it's different. I feel like every single time I mention to someone that I don't have a TV, they're kind of just like, sorry? You're literally 22 years old and you don't have a TV? That's kind of weird. But personally, I just don't really feel the need to have a TV. I don't really watch TV, shows, movies, anything like that often at all. Number 17, fruits and veggies in plastic bags and wraps. Plastic bags that Coles and Woolies offer when you go and do your grocery shopping to put like your apples in, or like limes, or like tomato, just those little plastic bags that are so unnecessary and it's just a no. I actually bought my own reusable mesh little bags that you can just take with you to the shops and put your fresh produce in, and it's exactly the same, but they're reusable. So you can bring them home, you can take them back next time, and you're not using any plastic whatsoever. They are something that I completely recommend. Again, they are in my eco-friendly video, and again, I will make sure to link where I got them from in the description box below. Number 18. Candles. I buy a lot of candles, okay? But over the past couple of months, I've just realized that it's to a point now where I have so many candles, and I have really big ones too that I haven't even started to burn. So I've told myself that I'm stopping buying candles, cutting them out. People can give them to me as gifts. If you know me in real life, or if you want to send me a candle, I'm not gonna say no. My favorite scent is vanilla and cinnamon. Sorry. Just saying. But I need to stop buying them for myself. It's just a lot. Unfortunately, that's just another thing that I am trying my hardest to cut out for 2020. Number 19. Plastic wrap and aluminium foil. Now these two things are again two things that are such a waste of plastic. It's crazy to me that these things are still being made to use. So the only reason that I would previously use plastic wrap was to wrap up leftovers, which I now have my plastic containers that I will put my leftovers in. And then once they're eaten or thrown out or whatever later on, I will wash up those containers and reuse them. I don't even really remember the last time that I used either one of those things. And for number 20, I wanted to leave this one open to you guys. I honestly couldn't think of anything else. And I really wanted to see what you guys have cut out for 2020 and what you have cut out in general to live a more minimalistic and eco-friendly lifestyle. I would love to read some of yours, and I would also love to incorporate not only one, but so much more into my own life. I'm always looking for new ways to minimalize my life, especially because I do live in such a small apartment unit type of thing. So definitely make sure to let me know in a comment down below what you have completely cut out and how that is working for you. And other than that, I think that is this video done. So that was all 20 different things that I have stopped buying in 2020 to live a more minimalistic and eco-friendly lifestyle. If you guys did like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out so much. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, definitely make sure that you do that. Other than that, I think that's all I had to say. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.